actually. Exquisite doubt. I'm suddenly thinking, like, if I am being a paladin, I'm trying to be all role-playing in a game that's not really made for real... I don't want to say not made for real role-playing, but seems to be more of an action, stabby game, which kind of balances it very nicely with the Planescape Torment of the talky kind of role-playing game. This seems to have the trappings of a role-playing game rather than the role-playing of a role-playing game. But I'm still trying to wonder... I mean, there's two ways you can see taking the loot. Either these have been defiled by this creature and its minions in the mine, corrupting their very essence, and therefore I shouldn't take them. However, the other argument thought is... I can redeem these items by using them for a good purpose. So, I mean, I don't think... Because these items are not inherently corrupting. It is what they have... It's what they have been near. So I think we can still take them and use the money. I mean, redeem them by using them for good purpose. I'm going to save in case there's horrible enemies out there. And back again. I go to Prague, and I come back again. I should say I leave Prague. I leave Prague, but I come back again. I'm never going to leave Prague. I'm never going to be able to escape Prague.
An amulet of St. Jude. 'Tis an omen. If I redeem so holy a relic from this ungodly tomb, surely the saint shall grant me his favor.
Isn't St. Jude the patron saint of lost causes? Not entirely sure that that's a very useful relic to... Relic. Which way am I going? Am I meant to go that way? Oh, it's unlocked a new area for me. How delightful. How delightfully helpful. That's what that is. So that just, I assume... Oh, that just gets me out to this, because this is the entranceway, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't know, did I get distracted while I was saying it? St. Jude is the patron saint of lost causes. If that's an omen, it ain't a good one. Out to the Bond Mountains. So... Alright, we can put our torch away. We can put our torch out now. Right. So we need to return to St. Thomas's. There doesn't seem to be anything else we need to work on out here.
Who comes there? Ah, the Crusader ends his day in retreat. Back for another rest in the nunnery?
All of Prague may rest. I have claimed the head of the Demon Queen.
Praise be to Christoph, champion of Prague.
I don't even have the head, so... Or maybe it's like the token of St. Jude, the eminence of St. Jude. Just kind of, it's a separate... How do I... Oh, Q. Yeah, there's no little extra thing for it. I think we've spoken with everyone, have we not? So let us meander. It's this way, isn't it? I think. Maybe I should have gone with the kind of... the endurance stat. No, this way. To get my extra health. Is Thomas's... is that the cathedral or the nunnery? I think it's the cathedral. Yes, it's the cathedral!
I am newly returned from the silver mines. The evil therein is no more.
The splendor of the Lord rains down upon thee, Christoph. I give thee this wrought silver cross for thy labors.
I would hear all thou knowest of Vampire Lord.
that I might fight them more wisely.
They are evil. That is all thou need knowest. I do not corrupt my soul with knowledge beyond that.
I thank thee.
Knowledge of evil is different to... Well, it's complicated. The idea of knowledge of evil is... Can you... Is to... How do I word this? Knowledge of evil is different to knowledge of defeating evil.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hurrah for Christoph! The mines are safe again. All hail the crusading hero of Prague.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
We thank thee for restoring the mines. We finally have new silver to craft and sell. God bless thee, Sir Christoph.
My heart warms to see the good people rejoice so, and yet Ozra's words chill me to the core. I fear that evil endures in Prague.
Yes. Didn't what's it? Oh, Azra. Yes, of course. I was for some reason, my brain was thinking Aneshka, but Azra was saying yes. It's the thingy of things, the Methuselah of. What's the name of the mountains over here? That's what I remembered it as. It was the Methuselah of. No, that's not the mountain. Where are the mountains? There's a way to the mountains. And it was... this is not helpful. That's still locked to me. There was a way that was locked to a particular mountain, beginning with V. And it was the Vezra mountains. And why I'm thinking of that is... That's what it was. It was the Methuselah of... No. Maybe I do want to go there, because I want to see what the name of this place was, if I can find it. But I don't think it was around here, was it? Well, maybe it was, maybe it was... No, I think... Maybe it was through there. Oh, I'm horribly confused, I am. No, that's the castle grounds. Never mind. We're going to talk to Sister Aneshka. That's the next thing we're going to do. But it was like the mountain, the Vezraden mountains, and that's what Azra said it was the Methuselah of Vezraden, so somewhere around here. Now, I'm trying to think about Methuselah. I think Methuselah is the oldest person. Is the longest living mortal in the the longest living person who dies in the Bible. I think is the best way to say it. Otherwise, you then start getting into the position with Jesus. Well, that's complicated because Jesus died and then came back to life and then ascended into heaven, and then you can. But if you don't put in the bit about dying, then you get Enoch, who where even am I? Ah, there they are, the Viscerad Mountains. Where am I? That is a completely unhelpful map. But Enoch... Oh, right, no, it's this way. But Enoch... Is it Enoch? Enoch was taken up into heaven without dying. So, yeah, let's just go.
Good morrow, milady.
Good morrow, my lord. We give thanks that the mines are restored to godly condition.
Hooray!
And we rejoice to see thee in health after such danger.
Yet there is danger in health. For I must forego thy tender ministrations.
Oh.
My lord.
Yet now I suffer a new affliction, for which thou hast the only cure.
I shall serve thee in any way I can, my lord.
I have retrieved a sacred relic, milady, the amulet of St. Jude. I wouldst give it thee, milady, for thy devoted care.
I take no gifts. The Lord's work is favor enough.
It is the dearest of all I have. And thou art the dearest of all I have not. Please, keep this for my sake.
Oh, I don't want to talk to the Archbishop.
Oh, sir, I pray that the light of the Lord fill thy body with strength and vigor.
I should probably actually put these down here. Ding! Ding! I'll put you there. Yeah. I have random things I could tell. What is that? Oh, what goes here? Am I getting like braces at some point? I don't like the fact that I'm wearing the same thing. I also don't like the fact that in conversations it's like just focuses on the chest. I think maybe that's a problem with the present.
Good day, Archbishop Giza.
Explain thy intentions toward good sister Inesca. I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her the fairest of all God's creatures, and bemoan the cruel fate that hath placed her beyond my reach. In another time and place, we might have found happiness together, as man and wife.
Such thoughts are evil. Thy concupiscence damns thy soul and dooms Inesca. I command thee, purge such lusts from thy heart. If not for thy sake, then for hers. Do not tempt her away from her holy orders, thou wicked, selfish boy. She is out of thy star, and is not for the likes of thee. Her place is with me, with us, here, in the convent. And thy place is out in the wilderness, striking the fear of God into the hearts of the heathen. If thou art strong enough to entertain such lusts, thou art strong enough to return to thy regiment.
Alas, they are too far away.
Well, the streets of Prague are still host to unclean demons. Perhaps thou shouldst destroy these abominations to expend some of thy hot blood.
I must protest. My place is here. The Demon Queen confessed they sought to defile holy places. 'Tis my duty to protect these hallowed grounds when next they attack.
Thy archbishop shall dictate thy duty. Hunt them in the streets.
Okay, so he's making a big thing of, oh, lusts. Then you start getting into the slightly theological question of, is it sinful to... Well, he's lingering on his thoughts for Aneshka, isn't he? That's probably part of it, is holding to that. Even though he confesses that he knows that it will never be, still harbouring those thoughts can... Yeah, that's issues. And it's like, her place is with me, with us. Yes, that's probably why. I don't think he actually has the legal power to order us about, though. He probably has a degree of spiritual power. Like, he could condemn, possibly, I don't know, would he have the power to excommunicate? He might do. He might have the power to excommunicate us, but that's quite like, you excommunicate you. Yeah, I think you kind of need a reason for that. I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I shall be watching thee, thou immoral lad.
It's where you're going to be attacked, you idiot. Okay. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. Prague's old town. Ooh, nice stained glass. Oh no, I don't want to fight. I want to go back inside where it's safe. Protect Prague by night. I'm protecting it. I assume I need to wander out and fight things. The Methuselah of this place. I don't like it. It's too dark. I'm scared. Yes, I'm killing it for you. I say for you. Turn blue. Hit it. Careful, friends. Rats. Hearing noises. Rats, okay. That must be alright. I can actually go in there and talk to them. Maybe I can sell some stuff actually.
The bells of Prague do ring out your victory, Christoph. The whole city prizes your handiwork.
Yay!
And I prize thine.
Right, selling. Which is... I can't sell it. Holy water. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. Exquisite dagger. Oh, but that's throwable, eh? I'll throw them, we'll sell him that. I'll dissolve that just in case something's better. We can't get any new armor, but we can get gauntlets. Ah, that's what these are. Get ourselves a light helm. We already have a broadsword. There's a claymore. There's another broadsword. Flanged mace. 30. Don't know why that's red. Can I not use it? That might be what it is. Ah, minimum 45 strength. I could get myself some gauntlets. Using some extra protection. Leather gloves are cheaper, but they aren't as good. What don't they protect me? They don't protect me against bashing. Fine dagger, crossbow bolts, flanged mace. Or, well, that's most maces. Well, it's not most maces. Sometimes they just have like a ball on the end with spikes. So that's these are the flanges. Dread falchion. That does look cool. Gauntlets of strength. A blessed spiked mace in comparison to the flanged one. How much money have I got? I'm nowhere near these. And that's the problem, is if I keep buying things and then selling them, I'm going to end up... I want to move that there. I'm going to end up in a position where I'm not going to be able to buy anything that I don't already have. Define flamberge. Exquisite flamberge. Poignard, which is a small dagger, I think. Ooh, ranged weaponry.